How you doing, folks? Massey Dave here. Rain stopped play for the day. Was going to get the axle apart on the 1200, but sod it. It was too wet. But we've been busy, so here's a roundup of what we've been doing the last couple of days, as well as a few truck stuff, but I haven't videoed that because you've seen that the other day. So here's a roundup of the tractor bits we've done. Hope you enjoy. Missing one off of this engine, but luckily I have a spare. And there's the front ones, the original ones. Also those bushes will come out and new ones will be replaced when it goes back together. Well, we got that little bit off. The back of there, a bit tight, held on by 2 dowels. 6 bolts. There's a dowel hole there. Couple of dowels, 6 bolts. Just come off, got all the other bits of framework off. There's a lump there, and the other bits there. Let's see if we can get that bit over there to fit on. Given the back of the bell housing to go, which came off the old 1250 engine to go on the new one, clean up a bit of primer on it and the places that will never be seen again. Well, handy morning's work. We've got all the mounting brackets changed over on this Perkins and the old bell housing off of the old engine on there, and knocked up a cradle to sit it on so it's a bit easier to move around and work on. Let's see what else needs changing over to try and get back looking somewhere near what it used to be. Handy morning's work. On with some more stuff. Well, I thought we'd pre-fit it and see, but yeah, thankfully the old flywheel fits, albeit it's on a 6 bolt rather than the old one which was a 12 bolt. But happy days. All we've got to do now is work out if we can lose the old original oil water cooler, because it's going to stick out too far. We have got the old one, so hopefully that will fit on. And what we're going to do is lose this pipe, blank that off. Job for tomorrow. The remains of the 1250 engine at number 225. I'm not sure what happened in the past, but it was taken apart for some reason because it obviously went wrong. But I say we got that done yesterday, and all the mounting brackets, these swapped over, well, replaced because it was a big frame on there because it came out of a combine. We've got the bell housing put on. Again, test fitted the flywheel to make sure it fits, so that can be sorted. Now we've got to take off the old oil cooler, which is plumbed in on the water pump, and swap over. I'll take this thing off because it will not fit in the chassis with all that on there. We'll try and keep things as original as possible, so bits coming off of that, going onto that. We've got to try and change the throttle linkage, which we have got the bits out there for, to make that back to original, and try and remount and do something with that back to here where it should be. That's the plan. We'll see what happens. So we got most of it off. We've got the oil cooler itself off. There's a stud stuck in there. Now we get these off. You have a nut. Come on, get started. You wind a nut onto it. Keep going, keep going. Give it a bit of a tighten up. So far, then you have another nut. You put that on as well. Bit hard doing everything one-handed. Give that a tighten up. And you put the spanner on there. As long as you've got the two nuts tight enough. Obviously not, hang on. Put that down like that. Won't stay there. Tighten the two together, and hopefully with a spanner you've locked the two nuts together and you can get the stud out. Just like that. Then you pop it in the vise, separate the two nuts off of it. Sorted. Well, that surprised me. It's actually coming off the original pulley off the old water pump. It's moved. It's not broken. Happy days. Well, that bloody thing there was an absolute arse to get out. But perseverance pays off. We got the little bugger. He's out. At least now we can put the fitting in there for the water supply for the replacement oil cooler there to go on there. Happy days. Well, I hope you enjoyed the roundup. Just down to chop a few logs up. As you can see, it's a bit of a wet, miserable day. I'm just down here in my log store. Load of wood chopped up last year. So yeah, let's go back and stoke the fire up, have a beer. Tomorrow's another day. Nasty Dave, over and out.